welcome to Ninja Footballers. This is the Premier League review. Bro, you saw what happened this weekend? There's a lot of heartbreak everywhere. Chelsea heartbreak, Tottenham heartbreak, Newcastle heartbreak, Manchester United upbreak. Yeah, man, it was, there's quite a lot of upset in this 31st week of the EPL. So we're going to do the review today. We're going to talk about Chelsea loss to Brighton. We're going to talk about Arsenal drew to West Ham. We're going to talk about Manchester United win against Nottingham Forest. Talk about Man City amazing win too. We're going to talk about Tottenham loss. We're going to talk about Newcastle loss. We're going to talk about the top four. We're going to talk about the bottom table. So we're going to do everything about the EPL this week. Please, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button so that you can get content just like this. Thank you so much for all of you that have subscribed. Thank you so much. And please, want to get to 1,000 subscribers, so hit the subscribe button. Thank you. All right, let's just go straight to the point. Is Brighton against Chelsea, bro? I think the worst mistake Todd Boehly made was to sack Thomas Tuchel. But the second worst mistake he made was to re-sign Lampard. Lampard was a beautiful player, amazing player, outstanding player, one of the best players I've watched in the Premiership history, but he's the worst English manager I've seen in recent time, to be candid. He lacked the technical know-how to coach this Chelsea team. In fact, Lampard lacked the technical know-how to coach any team. I can go deep to say that if Lampard is given my primary school team, he will still not perform well. I'm not taking it personal because I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I love beautiful football and I love it when teams are doing well. Don't just do well more than my team does it. So I've watched Chelsea and this is the worst Chelsea team I've seen. It's serious. Lampard have now lost 3 games consecutively. He lost against Wolves, lost against Madrid. Now he loses against Brighton. And I don't want to take the beautiful performance of Brighton away. They did absolutely well. They played amazingly well. 60-something ball possession, over 10 shots on target, just top of the game, and they deserved that win. But I think Lampard don't deserve to manage Chelsea. That's it. Let's talk about the game itself, man. What a beautiful goal from Gallagher in the first half. I think in 11 minutes, he scored that deflection goal. Welbeck equalized, and in 64 minutes or so, there was a beautiful screamer from Brighton player. Mitoma? Mitoma was just everywhere. He was the best player of that team. We have Consaido, amazing. Brighton has such an amazing team. Putting into consideration the amount of money they spend into that team, which is little compared to Chelsea itself. Chelsea spent over 600 and something million in that team, and yet this is what they have to offer. I don't think Chelsea are going to relegate, to be candid. That's the question. Do you think Chelsea will relegate? I don't think they're going to relegate. I think with the 9 points that Thomas Tuchel already had before he left, I think it has helped them a lot. So I don't think they're going to relegate. They've acquired a lot of points to just remain in the Premiership. But it's so bad that we're talking about Chelsea. We're not talking about how they'll be qualifying for Europa or Conference Cup. They're out of it. That's how bad Chelsea are now. Lampard have lost 14 games in his last 17 games. That's appalling. That should not be the kind of manager Chelsea should be having. It should not be anywhere close to Chelsea as a team. Can they go out of this? I don't think they have anywhere to go this season, man. I think the season is just done. Just try as much as possible not to lose a game again, which they will still lose a game. That's it. That's just it, man. They have nothing. Let's talk about Manchester United. Manchester United won their game against Nottingham Forest. Manchester United played absolutely very well. Manchester United are in 3rd position now. They won their game. Newcastle United lost to Aston Villa. I did not see that coming seriously. 3-0. Let me finish with Manchester United first anyway. So, Anthony scored a very beautiful goal This is why we bought Anthony for 100 million, and he's doing well now. I like his game now. Dallas scored a beautiful goal too. Uh, Manchester United, I think, performed very well because the likes of them, Eriksen, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes played in that game, and Antonio Martial starts, so which is a very good thing for Manchester United. Manchester United now will be going for the Europa League against Sevilla on Thursday, which is going to be a very, very difficult game for Manchester United. And on Saturday, they'll be playing on Sunday, they'll be playing against Brighton. So it's a too hard match for them for the next 2 weeks. So for the next 1 week, sorry. That's it. That's it for Manchester United. There wasn't a lot. There's not really a lot to talk about Manchester United. They are third in the table now because Newcastle United lost to Aston Villa. We did not see that coming seriously. 3 goals against Newcastle. I can't remember the last team that won them that way. I can't. This season, there's none. There's no team. No team that won them 3-0 this season. I don't. If there is, please just remind me. I'm absolutely sure there is none. So Aston Villa, they are beasts. They're bad guys. Seriously. Tottenham on the other hand lost to Bournemouth. Normal Tottenham. Normal. It was 3-2. Well, it was one of the best games of the weekend, seriously. Because Tottenham scored, Bournemouth equalized, Bournemouth scored again, Danjimo equalized before that last-minute goal from Bournemouth player. I think that manager is doing absolutely very, very well, seriously. The next one is Arsenal against West Ham. I mean, how Arsenal tends to drew 2 games after going 2 goals ahead is still a surprise to me. Against Liverpool, first 30 minutes, you were outstanding. You played absolutely well, scored 2 beautiful goals, and you let that slide. Against West Ham, you scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, and you still let that slide. Who does that? If you want to become the Premier League champion, you don't draw such games. You win them. So I think this is where the in-depthness of the game comes to play. Because this is where Man City is different from any other club, man. Let me talk about Arsenal. Because Saka is worn out. Martinelli is worn out. Partey is worn out. These guys are human. And for them to be playing consistently like this is a breaking point for them. And this is what makes you a champion. The idea of you to get to this breaking point and cross it, that's what makes you a champion. And as Man City will just keep creeping. They'll keep creeping and they'll come on top of this table. I'm serious. I don't see anybody that can stop them. I've said it. Arsenal, on the other hand, still have Chelsea. They have Newcastle. They have Man City. They have Brighton. How many points do you think they can take from these 4 games? It's going to be a difficult season for Arsenal, man. But if Arsenal loses league, it's going to pain me. Because I feel like they've worked so hard. But the problem is in lack of depthness in the squad. And I also feel Arteta has a fault in this. There are some changes you're supposed to do faster, earlier. But I don't know what's wrong with him, though. Chelsea, if Arsenal lose this Premier League, it's going to pain me. Yeah. I hope they win, but I don't see them winning, to be realistic. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for Arsenal to win this league now because their future is not in their hand anymore, like Marlon. It doesn't lie on their shoulder. It's now lying on the shoulder of Man City. Yeah. I think that's it. That's all we have in the Premiership. And please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on your notification button. And thanks and God bless.